rapping for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Modify Your Life podcast, where I am your host, Anthony Lopez, also known as Heavy to Modify. And here in Modify Your Life, we talk about modifying life mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. Sitting here with my lovely co-host, Mrs. Modified Frankie.
I'm still disgusted.
So before we started shooting this podcast, we just ate. And I look, cause I had to make sure I have nothing in my teeth, right? Because, you know, people be out there on the hunt to find something wrong. And I was like, that's on my teeth. She's like, yeah, you got pepper. So I grabbed her shirt and I cleaned out my teeth. It's love.
We gotta burn it.
That's love.
That's disgusting.
No, that's love. That's love, all right? That's how I show my love and affection.
There was no pepper in the steak either, so I don't know where you got the pepper. Whose house were you eating at?
Any house that feeds me, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You think I got the 600 pounds because I just eat at one house?
Oh my God. You had feeders in your life?
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing, huh?
You should have been
Feeders?
a feeder. That would have been nice for me.
It's Big John's looking for it. He's looking for someone to feed him.
Oh.
Maybe he's on the hunt for that.
Yeah.
He's on the hunt for that. You know what I'm thinking after this week, since Big John is going to be a big part of the podcast now? I think we got to get him a mic so people actually hear him. Since we talk about him all the time, I feel people are like, "What are
Start
you?"
fucking chirping.
The bird whisperer. The bird whisperer. Man, this guy has lost it. Yeah, whatever. What's up? What's up? What are you doing? How you doing? How's life going?
I was doing great up until like 40 seconds ago, to be honest.
My teeth are nice and white, though.
We do need to go again.
Sometimes in life, things happen.
You caused it, though.
Sometimes in life, things happen because you caused it. It's all about you to come overcome it and win.
Get me off this podcast.
All right, Modified Frankie,
Yes.
co-hostess with the mostest. Give her the camera right
With
here.
the most carbs.
Give her the camera.
With the most carbs.
Give her the camera right here. So what do you got for me today?
Actually,
what do we get
I
into
have another
today?
qualm today.
Yep.
I want to tell everyone that it is so unfair that you get to eat in bed. And not only that, you were eating my snacks.
Damn.
And I asked him for a little bite.
Show
And
us,
he's
man.
like, you don't have enough macros left for the day. You're done.
You're done.
And he cut
You're
me
done.
off.
You're done. Because I eat 3,000 calories a day for the next couple more days until I go into my cut. Shout out to my new coach, Coach Cody. Cody the coach.
And I get 1,200.
Cody the coach arena.
And let me tell you this
Coaches
bullshit
got
too.
coaches. So
Let me tell you how many carbs he has me on in a day.
I don't have you.
68 carbs a day.
First off, you have PCOS, so you have to have moderate carbs. It's going to be the best for you. I'm not God. I didn't
That's
bless
not
you.
moderate. That's disrespectful.
I didn't bless you with PCOS. The man up above blessed you with PCOS. I can't control that. I can't control what God did. I'm just helping control.
So he's controlling. And then he had the audacity. Actually, last time, you're like, do you want to
audacity.
just like lick my finger?
I said, you want to smell my breath? Look at it. I had the same conversation with
Didn't
my
you
client.
rub one time you rubbed down your lip, you're like, do you want to just kiss
I think you
me?
want to kiss me. I talked to my client today. His husband and wife are on my program.
Oh, okay, great.
And they're both crushing it, right? But I know how I would feel if you're dropping weight faster than me. And I don't like look at it as a gender thing, but I also know that being a female, that you girls do lose weight to slower than men because all the hormones, period, bloating, stuff like that. So I get that. So I just had a conversation. I'm like, hey, I'm not saying that you think like this. Or I'm not saying that it bothers you, but I do want to share this with you just in case you're thinking, let me kind of help you right now. Don't compare yourself to your husband. You're doing great and he's doing great. Remember, he's heavier than you, so he could consume more calories than you. Right. And, so that means the heavier we are, the faster we can lose weight. When I mean faster, not easier. I'm just talking about it faster as in our body's getting rid of the extra stored energy. We just stored fat by being in a deficit. And I was like, so just in case you're thinking, like, don't compare yourself to him. You guys are in the same household. You guys are on the same journey, but you guys aren't the same people. And she's like, thank you. I need to hear that. And you know what I mean? Yeah. That's so like, and I shared that. I shared that. I told her I was eating bed. I was eating in bed the other day. All right. And she was like,
Almost
that's
every
messed
day.
up. Yeah. She was like, that's messed up. I was like, I know I won't do that again, but I probably will. But, it does suck. I do feel for you. It does suck. because I am consuming 3,000 calories a day, 270 grams of protein, and like
2.5 times more than me.
250 grams of carbs. So it does suck for you, but
Life's
in life,
unfair, man.
in life, you know, you can't care what's going on with the next person. You have to care about yourself.
But it was my snack. That's the whole point.
I was in the middle of becoming selfish so I could become selfish. So I had to be selfish and eat in bed so I could become selfless later.
I was gonna knock your lights out.
Clap it up, people. That was a good one. I'm winning this battle for the
Just
boys.
Log off.
I know. We need to get like a thing on there, like a little clapping. It has an option to do that on there too.
Nice.
I know it does suck for you though, but you know what though? I'm not gonna lie to you. I have to be very honest with you.
Oh, I don't want it.
Not like that. It's gonna be different than what you think. All right, I'm not gonna talk about how you just let yourself go over the last couple
I
of
feel
months
like
and
I'm
then
being
getting back
set up,
together. I'm not gonna
just
do that. I'm
like
not gonna talk
yesterday's
about that.
Zoom
I'm not gonna
call.
talk. Oh, yesterday's Zoom call. Goddamn. So, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
If you want to know, I need a camera. I need it on me. All right, me, you. Listen. We're talking. Right, we're talking Francine, but me and you are conversating. I get a little. No, I'm not gonna lie. I get a big taste of joy when I get to eat in bed next to you, and I feel like it's your karma for the 2 years that I was on a journey that you would just eat whatever you wanted. So now this is like my payback, right? Because I'm just saying, is it petty?
I don't know square.
100%. But when you've been with someone for 11 years, sometimes you just got to poke at the bear a little bit. You know what I mean? So you were eating hot Cheetos in bed, and I was over here freaking saying I'm going to go to sleep, and I just hear eating hot Cheetos, and I'm over here on a weight loss journey trying not to, die.
But you also said we're not allowed to get back at each other, and that's what you're doing.
Well, people lie.
Because you also said when you say or do something to me and then I do or say it back to you and I said, hey, but you did it and it was okay when you did it. You're like, yeah, but it wasn't my intention. And now your intention is to blah, blah, blah. So now your intention is to piss me off. But my intention wasn't to piss you off.
No, it's not. My intention not to piss. I was genuinely hungry and I still had like
Then eat it in the kitchen.
But I didn't want it. I want to be next to my girlfriend who I love so much.
No, miss me with that swerve.
I want to have
we
this
weren't
bonding
having a
moment.
No, we weren't
bonding.
bonding. We were qualming.
What's qualming mean?
We got issues.
Oh, I was like, hit the quam.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be truthful. I just get a little bit
Just
of pleasure.
don't talk to me.
I get a little bit of pleasure. What's gonna be hard to do when we're on a podcast, and that's what a podcast is. A podcast is a conversation. But I just get a little bit of pleasure, just a little bit. Just you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
And then he leaves his dish out in the room, and I have to pick it up in the morning.
Okay, well that was not supposed to happen.
He
But thanks
does
for
that
calling
all
me
the
out.
time.
Oh, okay. Oh,
If
we're
he
just
drinks
back.
a Diet Coke, it's on the nightstand.
Wow.
When he eats his freaking Dorito popcorn, the smart ones, next to the bed. Who picks it up? Frankie.
Oh, she's just letting it out. She's letting it
When
rip.
he
Okay.
sneaks my snacks, I find him on his side of the bed. So
that stuff has happened like one time
I'm the
a year.
cleanup crew to you eating my snacks.
Everything she names has happened like one time in her life, but
One time.
one time. That's insane. You're that bitter again?
Yeah.
I feel
like I'm re-pissed.
I feel that negative energy, and I need you to tame that a little bit because I feel like the viewers could feel it too, and they're on here to better themselves, and they don't want to hear negativity.
No, they wanna see domestic
If they
violence.
wanted negativity, they would listen to rap music on their way to work, not listen to our podcast. All right, so we're gonna have to moose-saw yourself a little bit, and I'm just need you bring that negative energy out, right? Breathe it in, and then blow it out.
Okay.
Right? Anyone else is having a negative energy day? I'm gonna need you to just breathe it in, just roll down the window, and just blow it out. Sorry that Modified Frankie and brought that negative aura to you, because apparently she has some things she needs to work through. Oh man, you and the calories, you get so mad.
Dude, like
Look, everyone's going through it. There's someone listening right now.
battling food noise. The food noise isn't as loud anymore. But when you're chewing next to me, that's loud. Physical form loud.
Yeah.
Well, that pisses me
You know
off.
what though? That right there is a moment you have to build discipline. And you're winning. And I'm proud of you.
Get out of here.
I'm just saying, it's true.
Don't say. What are we talking about today?
You're the co-host. I'm the host. I'm the one supposed to come in here, get
You're the
makeup done,
co-host.
sit down, and then just freaking, sit down and talk. What I pay you for? We barely got Big John back on these cameras. We had one camera for the last like 6 months because Big John just big balling out there, just leaving, you ain't even around all the time.
Chilling with birds.
Chilling.
And getting manicures now.
Little chirp. Chango, chirp.
Chirpy, chirp.
What co-host, do your job. What is our topic of the day?
I
know we have one solid topic.
Yeah. Well, the topic came from scroll like always. That's all I do. That's what I get paid for. But I've been noticing people from social media that we've either met from online or in our personal lives that are...
Sorry, we're in the middle of a freeway right now as we're filming this podcast.
I know, that was weird.
That was the windows open.
Okay. No. So we know the skeletons in the closet, but they're also teaching and preaching how to overcome that when they're in a shitstorm still. So to me,
those
I
fake
wanted to
gurus.
get your opinion. Even one, I will give an example. We don't know that person personally. However, on social media, millions of followers, posts that he's on private jets all the time. But we caught the same Spirit flight together.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's just one example of many.
It's so you basically what you're asking me about, like these gurus.
Yeah.
These false prophets.
Yep.
There's a couple ways that we could we could go over this, right? One, at the end of the day, they're gonna go through something that everyone goes through when you're not doing the right thing, and that's called imposter syndrome.
Okay.
Right, and I get imposter syndrome when I'm not doing the right thing.
When you're veering off?
and I'm veering off the my fundamentals, what my my true values are as Anthony Lopez.
Right.
But these people live with it every single day, right? And so that's something one way we could spin off that they just don't care. Like they have no morals when it comes to like this false reality of how they're going to get you from point A to point B. Or from point A to point Z, and they haven't even went to that journey themselves.
Well, they're
But
still
what
lost
it
in
is,
that
though,
sauce still.
it's no different than these supplement companies and these, these weight loss gurus that are selling these magic pills. Because what it is that people are looking for the shortcut, right? And that's something that we all have to watch out for. And when you're listening to my podcast right now, do your research on what I talk about. Go ahead, do your research. Don't let me, Anthony Lopez, having to modify to be your only source of knowledge and information you take in. Do your own research. But what it is out there is the reason why the weight loss industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry is because everyone is so overweight and looking for a fast way to get out of things, right? And they're not understanding that there's no easy way to get out of this stuff. So as much as they are jerks and assholes for lying to us, we're just as bad for trying to take the easy way out. You know what I mean? When it comes with like the weight loss teas and the Ozempic and all this other stuff that people are so hyped over instead of at the end of the day doing the work. Because at the end of the day, this is what's going to happen, right? You're going to go take Ozempic. You're going to take these weight loss pills. You're going to take these fat burners. You're going to take these whatever, X, Y, and Z.
Or the surgery.
Or the surgery or whatever it might be, right? All of the above. You're going to buy this person's lose weight fast program for $19.99. You're going to, whatever it might be. But what's going to happen is that you don't learn anything from it. It's not something that's sustainable. And it's not something that works because it's just a tool. Every one of those things I named is a tool. From surgeries to fat burners to drinking tea that makes you shit violently. I've tried it. I'm telling you, as someone that's tried it, I've done it. The weight loss teas, the pills from Mexico, from TJ, we would go
green box
the
skinny
green box
tea?
skinny tea, like all this stuff. And at the end of the day, when you stop taking these magic potions that that you're so invested in,
Or you get sick from them.
you get. And I'm not talking about that. You built no discipline. You stayed consistent while you're taking that pill. You built your whole weight loss journey off of that pill. You're 10 pounds down. You lost 7 pounds of water weight. You're so happy, blah, blah, blah. But then you put it on because there's no discipline built,
Yeah.
right? So we're getting sold this false reality, which is not cool by a lot of these companies and peoples and brands. Don't get me wrong. But it's also your fault for being the sheep to buy it. And now I say that as it's your fault for being the sheep to buy it, but I'm also talking to my old self too. So
Yeah.
don't ever feel judged. Just understand, learn from my mistakes. You know, I was once working with a coach I was around 500 pounds, and he was selling me Anavar.
And you didn't know what
Anavar
it
is a
was?
steroid. Anavar is a steroid that bodybuilders use to lean out and make their skin really tight. Or no, it was a Winstrol. It was one of those. Anavar, it was Winstrol. I think it was Winstrol. So I was taking Winstrol, spending $500 because he said this is going to help me lose weight. And I was losing weight because I was eating very little portion food and working out 6 days a week. And you know the coach who it is. I'm not going to say the name. He ended up turning out to be a very bad person and scammed people out of millions of dollars, but he was never bad to me. I would like to give him the flowers because he did bring the fight out of me that he didn't coddle me. He was definitely
the
over
first
the
one to
top,
be real with you?
but he was the first person to be real with me. Like I wouldn't show up I would show up late like 10 minutes or I wouldn't be there in 5 minutes. Like you know what I'm saying? Like class started at 9 and I was pulling up at 9:05. But while I was on my way, he would text me like, just keep your fat ass at home. Don't fucking show up today because you just want to die young and you want your parents to bury you. Like those are text messages he would send me. Now, I'm not saying that's okay at all, but what I am saying though is just I'm kind of painting this picture of what he had. You know, he obviously wasn't looking at it now, like I would never talk to any of my clients like that. Even if they tell me to be the truest of the truth, I just don't believe in like that. Mm-hmm. I believe you can be real with someone, but not disrespect them.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I needed because my whole entire family would always coddle me and they would always make it seem like everything was easy. Like these people that are selling this stuff.
So it
and these
was
big
what you
gurus.
needed at the time, other than giving you stuff that you had no business taking.
Exactly.
And you didn't even know what it was, right?
No, but
you
I
just
was
trusted.
I just trusted him, and I was paying $500 a month I did it for about 5 months. I was losing weight, but it was just because I was eating 1,500 calories. He had me eating 3 meals. You see the pictures are on my social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was so invested of that. It's not because I was doing all the hard work. It was just because I was taking these pills.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I kept paying for the $500 and $500 in my early 20s a month is a lot.
That's a
Also
payment.
way overpriced. Let me just go and tell you. I'm going to tell you how I know, but I'm just tell you that it's way overpriced. But, we get sucked into this because, if I take this and that's going to make my weight loss faster, I'll lose 100 pounds in the next 2 months. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we just have to understand that we have to stop trying to take the easy way out. That's why in my program, the people that work with me, this stuff takes a long time.
And you prepare them for that mentally.
I prepare for them because we talk every week, but I never once ever talked to anyone on social media, in real life, or whatever it is, like, oh yeah, you're gonna lose like 50 pounds in the first month of my program. And I don't post any clients that lost 10 pounds of water weight or, this client lost 20 pounds this month, but this client's 680 pounds.
Yeah.
Like that to me is not you know what I mean? Like that they could do that by themselves. They probably could lose 100 pounds by themselves and they can't keep it off or whatever it might be. But we just go for like this instant gratification stuff and like understand that like this is what got us here. Like this is the problem. This is why you keep failing, because you're in search of instant gratification instead of being in search for build discipline.
I mean, I feel like instant gratification can come, but it's never something that you can hold on to permanently.
24 hours. 24 hours you got. 24 hours to congratulate yourself and feel proud of yourself and be proud of that accomplishment, that goal you've set and reach, but then get right back to the grind. 24 hours to feel bad for yourself. Poor me. You got 24 hours and then right back to the grind.
Period.
And I just learned that. I'm saying that because I just learned that. Shout out to Andy. He talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is, 24 hours. But instant gratification is depending, I guess, how one person looks at it. But you do get instant gratification in weight loss. You do good for 7 days. You do good. 90% of that time, you're gonna see instant gratification on Monday morning when you get in the scale.
Expect.
Right, you're gonna get instant gratification by just doing 3 solid tasks in the day, completing them. That the next day you're gonna feel good about yourself and want to do it again. Like, so I guess in a way we do get instant gratification, but it's not the instant gratification that you want.
It's not the
30-pound weight loss in a week. It's not the I lost freaking 50 pounds in 24 hours. It's the they want like the freaking do 10 hours of work and they want 1,000 hours of knowledge. Like, It doesn't,
Yeah.
we have to stop thinking that way, because you keep on, the reason why you're in the position you're in right now is because you think that way.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why that you are not where you want to be in life is because everything you've done up until this point has been cutting quarters and working smarter and not harder. And you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, if I work with this coach said right here, he's going to teach me how to make $100,000 in the next 60 days. Like, no, he's not going to. But what he's going to do is he's going to make $100,000 in the next 60 days
people
because
like
from
you
people like you.
that want to cut
So that's how
corners.
he's making. So the worker is making money. The owner is making money from the worker. The doer is making money from the buyer. So that person is making $100,000, but he's making the $100,000 off the people that are invested into being lazy.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing,
that's
and that's why
ludicrous.
and then guess what though? But the results and fact check me. Go look on it. I get the results that I get in my program that stay long term because we actually work on the mental and build discipline. I have them like the Mr. Miyagi type stuff. Like I got my clients freaking taking
just
off their
like,
shirt and putting it back
trust
on,
the
taking off their
process.
shirt, putting it back on, taking off our jacket, put it back, shouldn't take off. I don't have my clients take off their shirt. I have them taking off the jacket, and you know what I mean. Like, but they don't understand what they're doing. But I have some clients come in, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Sometimes you confuse them.
It gets confused. Like, is this guy lost his mind?
Yeah.
But they don't understand that you come into my program without discipline, without any type of self-respect for yourself and your goals. You don't understand when people, and it's just proven. I'm so excited to get like Brianna or one of my clients on here. Like I had, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh.
Brian?
Not
No.
Brian. No,
We saw him.
no, the one that's been on my podcast. Oh my gosh, freaking brain fart. But we had one of my clients. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. But we had him on there, and just to see the difference of his check-in photo from day one, where his house or this place was a mess, and to his last check-in before he had left my program, the place was spotless.
Yeah.
Right? When I pay attention to stuff like that, if your house is a mess, your life is a mess. If your room is a mess, your life is a mess. If your car is a mess, your life is a mess. People are like, oh, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is. And it's not true because you don't realize it. And you don't realize it because it's what you're used to living. You're used to living in your own chaos.
Yeah.
And when people leave my program, maybe they didn't lose 200-300 pounds like they wanted to, but they left with the knowledge to do it where they no longer need me. Not everyone can stay in my program for the rest of their life, which I don't want them to see, but like, you know what I mean? The people who left my program.
Yeah, there are also a handful of people that you consider them done. And they're
they won't leave.
not yet.
Well,
like, not yet.
That's what inspired me to finish on my life coaching. That was, I feel like, I don't get into the whole religion stuff, but, I'm not going to ever hide my religion. And that's, I took it as a sign from God that like, hey, get your schooling done because there are people that
need more.
They need a little bit more. So becoming their life coach and helping guide them through life and, through my struggles and my failures and what I've overcame is what I want to do the rest of my life. So that's how it kind of helped me kick into gear that they still want to work with me. I have clients have 6-packs. They came in to lose, 20, 30 pounds and they have 6-packs. And I'm like, yo, what else do we want to do? Because we need to figure out like, you got it. And you're like, no. I like talking to you every week and just accountability.
Yeah.
And you tell me where I could be doing better. And I'm like, okay, cool. All
and
right,
they start like helping them with their business and stuff too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's a blessing, and it's a blessing because right now I don't have the most followers like a lot of these gurus do. I don't have the most clients. And that's one thing that, was always going through my head. Like when I was working with the last company I was for the online coaching, it's like every single conversation was like, well, this person has 10,000 clients. This person has 1,000 clients.
Yeah.
This person does, this person just
This person goes viral by just doing
this person
this.
goes viral by doing this. And
Yeah.
this person has, 1,100 clients and she's only been doing online coaching for 8 months. These
She
are
only
real.
works
These are
three
real.
hours a day.
She only works 3 hours a day. This person only works 3 hours a day. And the rest of the time she's traveling. And it started to mess with me for a second. I'm not going to lie. But I'm like, wait.
But what value are they bringing?
I look on their social medias and they have like 20 transformations in the last 6 months, but they have 1,100 people. You only posting 20 transformations in 6 months? Wait, what is that? And then what it is that the guru type stuff.
Yep.
You come into the program, you sign up, they take your money that day, they send you a program that day. Wake up, people. If they send you a program the
Pre-made.
same second that you'd sign up for the program, that is pre-made. That is not a one-on-one coaching. That is a group class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just fell within this.
And this, you just fall within this weight. And so they send you this, and they send you some automated messages, or have other people in the work back end working for you. And the day I start doing that, it'll be announced, but I don't ever plan on doing that because I love being one-on-one with my clients.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? And it is, I build a relationship with them because this is going to be a hard journey for them.
Yeah.
But this is going to be the most important, one of the most important journeys that they do, because these are people that are trying to, you're not losing weight for any other reason than to save your life. Like, you are trying to lose weight because you don't want to die early. You are trying to lose weight because you don't want your kids to bury you and when they're freaking 15. You are losing weight because you don't want your mom to bury you. Right? That's why we want to lose weight, because we want to be healthy and live long. We only get 75, averaging 75 years here. Most of us are already in our 30s. So what? We're almost halfway there.
Cutting it short by
and we're cutting it short by being unhealthy, by, you know, doing all these things. And we want to live longer. We want to be able to go on the playground,
experience more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want to be able to live life, right? So I was losing focus of what this brand up there, that beautiful ass sign right there, means to me. I was losing focus for a second because I was constantly, and it's so true. Who you choose to let pour into you is what you're going to turn into. Mm-hmm. So even though these were companies, I still talk to them every week, and it kept getting put in my head, you're not doing enough. You're not doing good. You're not doing, and they weren't physically saying this, but they're letting me know that this person has this many clients, and this person
too much for
just
them.
made $100,000 this month. And then you're doing too much for your clients. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
my client just called.
You're doing 10 times more than any other coach, and it's not efficient for you because it doesn't give you enough me time. And you called them out, and I was like so like embarrassed but proud of you at the same time. You're like, it's none of your business. Like, we're supposed to care about what we're doing.
I meant every second of it. And you're doing too much for them. I have a client calling me in tears because they're in a drive-through and they just are so don't understand why they keep self-sabotaging. That's doing too much for somebody. Being there in a time of need.
I feel like that's bare minimum.
Think about, like,
if you care about what you do.
It's bare minimum. Exactly. Think about this. I was the only person out of their whole entire bloodline that they felt comfortable to call while they're going through something.
Enough to do it.
And that's not the only time it's not a one-time thing where I'm bringing it up. Like, everyone asks me of what I eat. No, this shit happens.
One example.
It happens weekly.
Yeah.
Weekly, this stuff happens because this shit is difficult, right? Mm-hmm. But like, when you start realizing that you need to stop trying to take the easy way out and just suck it up and just buckle up and get ready for a long ass roller coaster ride, but one that ain't gonna crash at the end. Let's get it.
Buckling for the ride.
Buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be a long ride. It'll be bumpy. It'll be lumpy. It's gonna be stumpy, and there'll be a lot of fucking loose skin at the end of it. But damn it, you'll be able to see your pecker. You'll be able to freaking hide it in a faja, and you'll be able to ride roller coasters.
Yep.
And that's it. Nothing's better than seeing your pecker. That thing disappeared for like the last 8 years of my life.
Oh, dang.
Talking for the guys out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. What about for girls? Can girls not see when you get too big? Can you? Is it?
Honestly.
Hey, Big John, how was it? Can you not see yours? You can't see your cha-cha? Can't see your choncha?
Your little biscuit?
Can't see your little biscuit? He's tucked in.
Anyway, at my thickest, I couldn't see it.
Damn.
I mean, I could reach it, but I couldn't see it.
Damn.
And I also couldn't see my feet if I was standing straight like this.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't see my toes for. You know what?
If I sat down,
when I think I have like
standing up.
I have like old photos of me taking a photo of the scale. But like, you can see how far I was standing out to get the photo of the scale going down because my belly was in the way. So I'm just like, you know what I mean?
It was like this.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's truth though. Like, you know, if you're tired of taking a photo of your toes in a bird's eye view, then I am the coach for you.
We're so unserious.
If you haven't seen your pecker in a year, it's time to get your ass in gear.
Good one. I'm going to write all all these down. Actually,
These are gonna put this on a shirt.
Yeah.
I should be your coach because I couldn't wipe my ass. Now I can. Hashtag heavy modified program. No, but we joke, but at the same time, this is truth.
We're making light of something.
We're making
hard
light of something
and
very
tough.
difficult. But at the end of the day, we have to, because this is it's a long and frustrating road. But coming from myself,
And it feels like it never ends.
it doesn't end. I'll let you know when I stop tracking my food, but it doesn't end. But it's a good doesn't end, because like this doesn't end. We could ride roller coasters. We could go kayaking. We could go hiking, biking. We could go. We bought gear to go hiking yesterday. We've never bought in any type of gear in the first 10 years of our relationship
To do something physical.
not physical.
Yeah.
Only gear we bought were forks, spoons, and chalk sticks, baby.
Oh.
Let it dip. Got dip
Actually,
the
the only
Oreos.
thing we would buy is just life vest for the river. And every year we had to buy new ones because we would outgrow the old ones.
That shit got expensive because our life vest cost, I don't know, my life vest, like, yeah, yours like mine was like 160, yours like 140.
Yeah. But every year we would go up a size or two. Even though they're like, you can extend them.
You know what, just thinking about that, that's crazy. You're right. For like a couple of years, we went up to the biggest, and then we started losing weight. Then we went, damn, I've invested like 2 G's in a life vest in the last 5 years.
We got like all
10
the
years.
sizes now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But that's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
That we went into the smaller sizes. But like, like it is amazing when you realize that you are capable to do this stuff. It is so amazing to look in the mirror, and even like the cool thing about this is that you don't have to be 100 pounds down to look in the mirror and be proud of yourself. You could be 2 weeks into it, making the right decisions, doing it a lifestyle change and not a crash diet change.
Right.
And be like, you know what? This is difficult because it's new, but everything that was new has been difficult. But I could do this for long term. You know what I mean?
And it feels like there's always a sense of accomplishment, even though sometimes, some days it can feel overwhelming.
Oh my God.
I was just seeing your thumb going like this.
Maybe I should get a manager.
Let's go camera
I mean,
two.
maybe I.
Camera.
Gosh.
What
man.
I was saying
You're
was,
bringing the value brand of the brand. They ain't working. They're like, I was gonna work with you as a coach because you had me going, but
Your camera crew
crew sucks.
but I was saying is some days it does feel so overwhelming because you feel like this is never going to end. There is no finish line. But most days now, there's a sense of accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I still get those days of being overwhelmed, it's worth it.
Yeah, your camera's right there. Oh my. Yeah. You know what I mean? First I get mad at him. Now I get mad at you. Know what? I'm welcome to Modify Your Life podcast, where we have just me.
Dyslexia
No.
everywhere.
I'm just me.
Dyslexia's in the room.
I'm just the host. That's it. But no, it is a sense of accomplishment, and it's like you stack up those wins and you feel amazing.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And just understanding that, like, when you get into this weight loss journey, you realize it's you got this, no matter whether you use a tool or not.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, when it comes into, whether you use a tool or not, it's irrelevant. But don't try to take the easy way out.
Right.
Don't try to cut the corner, right? And don't fall victim to this get rich, lose weight quick, fast scheme stuff. I'm just not
Don't
saying
be a
getting
fraud.
rich. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the person that is consuming it, right? Just when it comes to quick, easy, and successful, they'll never be in the same sentence, right? Quick, easy, successful will never be in the same sentence. I promise you. They don't belong there. So anyone that you're following, and if I ever say some shit like that, call me out, big dog, because I sold out. And now you just got a scumbag of a guru. So I'm just saying, like, that's just very true, right? So at the end of the day, remember this. There is no easy way, right? There is no easy way to be successful. This road is hard, whether it be in weight loss or be in business or in being a good person or being a good mom. But it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult, right? Because you're doing it the right way. You're taking time and you're learning, right? So get out there and win. Stop taking the easy way out and focus on becoming a better you every single day. And if the person is promising you that it's going to be easy, that you're going to make a whole bunch of money in weeks and days, and if you're going to lose a whole bunch of weight in weeks and days and months, fucking run from them, please.
True.
Be gone.
Be
Poof.
gone.
Because
What?
easy, fast. What'd I say?
Easy, fast, cheap.
Yeah, easy, fast, cheap, successful don't belong in the same
does
sentence
not.
at all. I'm sorry. Right? You don't just trip and fall on success. You earn it.
All this happened for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.